welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've spoken to you guys or dropped a video. Life has been happening, okay? Life has been so busy. And of course I have other channels that I manage, so I've been so super busy. But anywho, I can see you notice something very different. I now have spectacles that I need to use so I can function. So at the moment, yeah, that's why I've got my glasses on. And so yeah, guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be talking about how to improve your digestion. How to improve your digestion. Okay, so we're going to be talking about ways to improve your system for it to be flowing and working properly. Now, occasional digestive problems are common. Okay, it is common, so don't panic about that. And possible causes may of course range from digestive disorders or specific foods. So symptoms can be like abdominal cramps, you've got bowel changes as well, and usually over time when you use certain remedies it can ease the discomfort. Now let's dive into the causes of poor digestion and the ways to improve these digestions and how to clean your stomach, okay, and also when to consult your medical practitioner as well. So what causes poor digestion? What causes poor digestion? So first of all, it can affect the gastrointestinal part of your body and also the digestive tract as well, which may cause poor digestion. So a few common symptoms of this digestive disorder can include your heartburn, your dyspepsia, which is the indigestion, also bloating as well, you've got constipation as well. All these can cause you to have poor digestive system, okay? The other one we have is irritable bowel syndrome, which you probably heard IBS, that is commonly known by. So it is a common digestive disorder which can affect quite a few people. People with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, experience changes in the bowel movements in response to stresses. So stressful things bring that out, triggers that. So these stresses may include kind of like difficult experiences in early life. Mental health as well can, trigger your digestive issues. And also bacterial infections as well can trigger that. So let's go on to the next one. So we've got inflammatory bowel disease as well. Inflammatory bowel disease, which is IBD. So there are two forms of IBD, the Crohn's disease and also the ulcerative colitis. So these are two different inflammatory bowel diseases. We're not going to go into that. This condition causes inflammation and also some the lining of the large intestine, so be careful. Crohn's disease is also another digestive disorder that affects quite a lot of people, and it's a disease which causes irritation and inflammation as well throughout the digestive tract. Okay, now with the very difficult, complicated words out of the way, let's move on to the other causes of poor digestion. Now, this is very common. Poor digestion, we have processed food. If you're not cooking natural food with natural ingredients, you just, eating your food from the tin, from the can, or whatever you want to call it, they cause poor digestion. They don't digest properly. So processed foods, these are foods that are highly processed. Obviously, it's been processed to keep a long life date. So there'll be a lot of chemicals in there. And these are like frozen foods, not just cans. You've got hot dogs as well. They can affect your digestion, okay? So these foods can spike the blood sugar and also increase the inflammation, which may cause the poor digestion. Now, food intolerance is another thing. So, intolerances may cause a person to have difficulty digesting certain foods and result in reactions such as bloating and diarrhea. So, that's why you have like people who are lactose intolerant. Can have certain reactions to certain cow's milk that they drink. So we also have medication like antibiotics, which can also cause digestive problems. These issues are side effects. Obviously, that's what causes, the issues. The side effects from this medication is what causes these problems as well. And the other thing we have is poor hydration. Poor hydration, if a person does not drink enough or sufficient water, this can lead to digestive problems like constipation. You need a lot of fluid, you need a lot of water in your body because your body is mostly made of water. So you need to make sure you drink a lot of those so that you can cleanse what shouldn't be in there to come out. Okay, so if you have poor hydration, you don't drink enough fluids, not getting enough fluids can also harden your stools, which is the constipation, and reduce number of bowel movements. So you probably have waste in there for days and weeks ago that is unable to come out because you're not drinking enough. Okay, there's also stress as well that causes poor digestion. Elevated levels of stress levels can also negatively impact on your digestion as well. Excess stress or anxiety may also lead to inflammation or diarrhea in certain cases as well. So stress may worsen your IBS or your IBD, which we spoke earlier about. Okay, we also have people with diabetes. They also experience high blood sugar, which may also cause impact on your digestive system as well. If you're having problems with your digestion and your poor digestion system, you can actually seek medical help, of course. Feel free to do that. But I'm more of home remedy type of girl, natural things type of girl, before I can consult my doctor. So I've got a few home remedies for you for poor digestion, what to do with things that you have at home that you can easily use, So we are going to start with relaxation. As simple and basic as it sounds, is actually very, very, very good. Very important for you to be relaxed. Now, we've spoken about stress and certain things that stresses the body and how it kind of tenses you up, and relaxation is what you need. Okay, so many people experience stomach discomfort. So if you're anxious or stressed about something, usually your stomach tightens up, or you feel pain in your stomach. That is something that you don't want, and because of that, it causes your stools and everything else, your body, to stop functioning how it should function and releasing things that it should release because your body is so tense. Okay, I hope you get me. So your stomach tightens up when you are stressed. Usually, say an exam or a big event or an interview, or but sustained stress can affect the connection, obviously, between the brain and the gut. So that causes the ongoing problems. Now, there is a link between physical and mental health. So reducing stress can have a positive impact on both. Okay, having a good support system is good. Exercising regularly is good. Getting enough sleep, we say this so many times, is good for you. Okay, these are steps that you can take to alleviate your problems that you have with your immune system and everything. These are just basic things that will not cost you anything, will not cost you money, but it will help you significantly. Okay, it can be tempting to rush your meals on a busy day, for example, but take your time to eat. Just small things like that. small things like that, because obviously on the other hand, if you rush your food, that's going to also cause indigestion and stomach discomfort. So all these little things add up to your problem. Okay, the second one is to drink mint tea. Now, mint tea is a home remedy for nausea and indigestion, and I know few people drink mint tea after meals, and it does help. It does help. I usually drink mint tea, or I drink tea, chamomile, peppermint tea after my meals, because that is good for indigestion, especially after you finish your meal. It's quite easy to take, you can get the fresh ones, or you can actually get the ones already, prepared for you in a tea bag. Those are also very good. Number 3, we are going to exercise. Gentle exercises support your healthy digestion. Keeps the blood moving, keeps the system going. So being upright and active allows gravity to help move your food through the digestive system. Okay, that's what we want to do. We want the food to move down and not get stuck in certain places. So moving around, even if you don't want to run, even if you don't want to do exercise, you can do slow walking around the block. And that can ease your bloating as well and reduce the feeling of fullness. Okay, physical exercise or activity increases the blood flow to the muscles in the digestive system. So it helps the food to kind of move along the digestive tract and help it ease out naturally. Okay, it also reduces gas. Reduce gas. Now, gas can come from swallowing air. When you eat, you're swallowing air when eating and drinking. So the body also produces gas when digesting food. Now, trapped gas in the gut can cause bloating and stomach discomfort. So having a certain amount of gas is helpful, but some activities causes a person to swallow more than usual air, which can increase the amount of gas in the body. Examples of these activities could be like chewing gum. Chewing gum like I'm doing now. Chewing gum is obviously putting a lot of gas in my stomach. I knew that, but hey. Drinking carbonated drinks, you are eating too quickly, and also you're wearing dentures that do not fit well. All these put gas into your body. Okay, so certain foods create more gas as well when they go through the digestive systems, like broccoli, kidney beans. You have your onions, you have your apples and yogurt. They put extra gas into your body. Gently rubbing your belly. So when that happens, gently rubbing your belly. Rub your belly. Rub your belly when you get air, and that can help the gas move around the bodies, which can help reduce stomach discomfort and also bloating as well. Now, try fermented foods. As ghastly or as however it sounds, try fermented foods. So bacteria basically occurs naturally in the gut anyway. So some help digest food, but others can cause problems with digestions if they are not abundant in the body. Now, so this is where fermented foods contain bacteria that may help support a healthy digestive system. Things like probiotic yogurt, sourdough bread, and miso, they help with the digestion. Okay, so the next one is also eating more fiber, which is very good for you. Fiber has a whole range of health benefits. Okay, so it can go from lowering your cholesterol to reducing the risk of heart disease. There's so many things that fiber can do. It can also help you with your digestion issues as well, improving it and also regulating your bowel movements. So try fiber, guys. Make sure you include that in your meal. A good source of fiber, for example, could be whole grains. It could be fresh fruits and vegetables as well. It could be dried fruits. It can be nuts. It can also be beans as well. So there's so many things that you can use to alleviate that problem as well. You also need to drink plenty of fluids to ensure that the fiber absorbs enough water to easily pass through the digestive system as well. So that's another thing to remember. On top of that, keep food diary. Yes, you need time and effort to do that, but you'll be able to monitor what is going on. Okay, so some foods and drinks, some of them can trigger problems with digestion. So if you're able to monitor these food diaries that you have and what is triggering you, then you know what to eliminate from your food groups. Okay, so it's good to identify these culprits. Take notes of meals, snacks, drinks, whatever you consume, highlighting any following digestive problems. So if you have anything that is triggering something or causing some kind of reaction, write that down. Try and cut out problematic foods and drinks from the diet to see whether the symptoms improve. That's another way of doing it, and then take that out. Also, a nutritionist can also advise before making significant diet changes. So speak to a nutritionist as well. A food diary will also help medical professionals to, be able to understand the situation and give you a more accurate, specific advice as well. Also, avoid trigger foods. If you know there's a food that doesn't agree with your body, but just because you're yearning and wanting to eat that, despite the attack it's giving to your body, then it's a no. You need to stop. Processed foods. Okay, processed food, once again, is one of them. Spices, a lot of us like a lot of spices, and something that we can't do without in our food. So if this is what's triggering your digestive issues, stop. The other thing is fried foods as well. Fried food can also give you digestive problems. They can trigger your IBS. Acidic foods as well, like vinegar, citrus fruits, like oranges and lemons, they can also do that to you. You have sweeteners as well, such as fructose as well. They also do that. Alcohol, caffeine, they also do trigger. So limiting the intake of these should also improve your digestive system. Also remember that fast foods and ready-made meals are also very, very high in sugar, very, very high in salt, very, very high in saturated fats as well. These are things you should be keeping clear of. Do you understand? Keep clear of it because of the preservations and additives and everything else. To keep that food lasting for so long, they add so many things to it, which clearly isn't good for the body. So please be careful. They actually can be harder for the body to digest and also cause problems like gas and constipation, like we spoke about. Now, how to clean the stomach? How and what do we do in order to cleanse our stomach? So let's start with diets. So one of the best way is to promote the gut. The health gut is to have a balanced diet. That's one thing that you can do. The other thing is supplements and teas. So as we mentioned, you can have certain vitamins and supplements. Even things like ginger can help nausea and inflammation as well. So you can have like ginger teas. Because they can prevent ulcer and tumors and things like that as well. I try to have garlic and ginger, as nasty as it can be. It's good for you. It's not everything that's good for you that is sweet. The ones that are not good are the ones that you need to be taking more often. So to prevent cold, flu and things like that, for example, I take quite a lot of ginger and garlic raw. I just eat it, can get rid of it. We also have, you can have fresh ginger tea as well, and lemon, honey, that soothes the stomach and reduces inflammation. Chamomile tea, like I mentioned earlier, chamomile is also very good antioxidant and helps with bloating as well. And also, like I said, you can consult your doctor for any advice or anything that you're not too clear on. If they need to do tests for whatever, then they can be able to give you. So they'll be able to give you advice on that if you need any advice regarding what is going on with your body. And if if you've done your research, you've done your home remedies, and you feel that there's still something not right, then yes, go see your general practitioner, your healthcare professionals, and they'll be able to direct you a bit more. So I hope that you have enjoyed today's video, and yeah, click on the subscribe button if you haven't yet, and come back next time for another video. Take care, have a good week.